we're not scared. We care about Harris County, and we're not gonna let a thug run her office in this way.
County Judge Lina Hidalgo lashing out at District Attorney and fellow Democrat Kim Ogg after Texas Rangers were granted 5 additional search warrants in pursuit of evidence connected to the ongoing bid rigging prosecution of 3 former Hidalgo aides, including her chief of staff. In his affidavit, Ranger Darren Parker said there's probable cause the indicted trio and potentially Hidalgo concealed communications from law enforcement regarding the $11 million COVID relief contract steered to a little-known one-person firm. Apparently, investigators are certain communications were not turned over because, wait for it, they already have them, courtesy of Felicity Perea, the unindicted benefactor of the alleged bid rigging. Despite deeply incriminating evidence that confidential information was illegally shared and the competitive bidding process corrupted, Judge Hidalgo insists she's the victim here.
The interest here is not truth, it's not justice, it's politics. And so, you know, I gotta go up because I've got a really exciting lunch today.
All right, panel, as explanation for the missing communications, Hidalgo claimed, and I quote, "They asked for 1 trillion documents." All right, Chris, is that a good alibi? No,
that was a really poor answer. That's the reason why we tell our clients not to talk to the media when they're under investigation. Look, these warrants, there was 5 of them, I think, all of them with largely the same affidavit, but the affidavits are clear that they're going after Lina Hidalgo and probably several others in her office and others maybe others involved. And what they're looking for on these phones that they seized is evidence that may still be on the phones, but more precisely evidence that was deleted from the phones.
Right.
They already have the evidence. Now they want to see what they deleted off the phones. And I say we euphemistically, others who are a lot smarter than me can do with our cell phones now is pull evidence off the phones that you think you deleted, but is still somewhere in the recesses of the phones. And once they pull that off, now we have that evidence recreated, and there it is, and you deleted it, but you didn't. And now we've got you.
Obstruction, I think, is the term.
Yeah,
close to it?
That's a nice way to say we've got you.
All right, Tomorrow, your take on this.
The fact that she would have a press conference and say that Kim Ogg leaked this when everybody knows that if the Texas Rangers come out with something, it's public information. But to say that Kim Ogg is doing the investigation, the Texas Rangers, who do not work for Kim Ogg, is doing the investigation. Now, I don't know what 1 trillion documents look like to you, but I can assure you in Enron it was multiple trillions, and they still had to turn over every tissue paper, every bubblegum wrapper, and everything else, and y'all will have to do the same.
Okay, our Sunday survey, 96% of those responding say Lina Hidalgo was involved. Wayne, 30 seconds.
Yeah, I think she's done. You know, the New York mayor, the FBI grabbed his devices the other day. That's because in the last several months, including like last month, even WhatsApp, now, they can go into those devices and they can get those WhatsApp messages, which is a highly encrypted app. One more thing. Lina Hidalgo said last year, to your question, that she didn't use WhatsApp or an encrypted app. She bold-faced lied, and we proved it later, right? Lina Hidalgo is in deep trouble, and I don't think the therapy is going to help her get out of it.
You agree, Bill King?
Yeah, she really is just lying, I mean, blatantly lying about things. You know, she said in the press conference that you were misrepresenting that University of Texas won the bid. You know, in the affidavit, they scored 46. Felicity scored 42. She said she didn't know the girl. She's calling her by her first name in all of these text messages back and forth with her chief of staff. You know, the ironic thing about this, the more I listen to her, the more she sounds like Donald Trump to me.
Yeah, look, I mean, just in basic numbers, they killed UT Health Science a bid at $7 million and gave it to this girl for $11 million. That's not, Charles, your thoughts?
And her original bid was $19 million. Then they went back and let her lower the price without talking to anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it doesn't look good. I'm holding my breath, though, because, listen, we've seen investigations into Ellis over the art stuff. We've seen investigations into the housing department. Nothing ever came of it. So I'm holding my breath until we see more, but it does not look good for her, and the lies that keep coming out don't look good for her. And I'll also add that as millennials, you should know that you can't just delete something from your phone and have it get out of the cloud. We're not boomers. We should know better than that.
Hey, Chris, I don't know if you got to see that press conference, but Hidalgo was talking about Sean Tier and his candidacy. Is that illegal to be on county grounds, kind of politicking?
Yes, it is, and it absolutely is. And I'll say one other thing. She also said that Kim Ogg released the search warrants illegally. Once the warrants are served, they become public records. They're filed among the papers of the court.
I broke the story. I got them off the website.
Right.
All right? Okay. Still